Hello dear viewers, now I will take you on a short tour of our facilities and we will start with the casting area. Our workshop is divided into two zones, the casting zone and the machining zone. Let's start with the casting zone, and directly the heart of our casting zone is a vacuum die casting machine required for casting various parts, housings, rotors, more precisely rotor squirrel cages, and the like. The metal is melted in the crucible, through which nitrogen is supplied. That is, the melting process takes place in a protective environment to improve the quality of the resulting products. From the crucible, the metal enters the vacuum chamber, where the flask is already prepared. The vacuum chamber is connected to a vacuum pump, which creates the vacuum inside, used to pour the metal into the flask. Next to the vacuum unit, you can see the pelletizer that we need for processing larger materials into small pellets. I'll show you. Here you can see small pellets of copper made from the waste of the greenish production. Let's go further, and here you can see the muffle furnace used for several lines of work, such as preparing and drying flasks before casting. Before installing the flask in the vacuum chamber, we must first dry it completely, so that all the moisture is removed from the refractory material which the flask is filled with, and also to make this mixture reach a certain temperature. Here you can see the industrial drying cabinet. It's not much different from a muffle furnace in terms of its operational principle and scope of application. Its main purpose is to dry the varnished stators as single units. That is, if we need to dry one stator, using a large muffle furnace is not practical, since it has a much higher power consumption. Here we have an induction heater, which is necessary for heating various metal materials. We use it for both heat treatment and soldering rotor squirrel cages. It can be used for other lines of work too. The entire casting area is equipped with an exhaust system, which allows you to draw out all the heat and combustion products that are generated by these processes. Let's move on. Here we have a lot of machines, such as a grinding machine, a drilling machine, and you can also see a machine for sharpening tools, or to be more precise, for sharpening drills. Here you can see the hydraulic press. This press has a lot of applications, such as placing the stator in the frame, putting the bearings on the shafts, and more. Behind the hydraulic press, if you pass here, we have the turning and milling machine. This machine is used to make tooling and various parts to fine-tune motors. This machine is equipped with a frequency converter for the convenience of operating it. There is also a complete set of tools necessary for work, cutters, clamps, vices, etc. Generally everything you need for comfortable work. This video has demonstrated the main capacities that we have in the testing area as of March 2021. Thank you all for watching, subscribe and follow the news. And if you have any questions, ask them in the comments. We will give you the answer. Goodbye.